could it be that we are living certain kind of life because we do not necessarily understand actually what the scripture means? Everybody has equal opportunity to making it in life. Everybody has equal opportunity to responding to the call of changing the situations of our lives. And if only we will put ourselves in that particular position where we will begin to think about how we can make the difference, then it means that we are responding rightly to the call of leaving our comfort zone and actually making something worth the while.
Let me just drop one thing that shook my core in this particular point. Now, you know how the story of Abraham, how God called him out of his family and said that, go, I'm going to show you, called him out of his land and said, I'm going to show you a new land, and then you're going to possess it and do whatever. This is what we have grown up, we have been told in church. In fact, this is what we have read in the Bible. But ancient Jewish wisdom actually has a whole different perspective. And frankly, I prefer this perspective to what I've been what I was raised with. Now let me just read it so that you can understand what I'm saying. Now, so God said, this is Genesis 12, verse 1. Leave your country, your family, your father's house to a land that I will show you. And this is what ancient Jewish wisdom is saying. Ancient Jewish wisdom posits a very important question here. Why did God choose to issue his famous command, leave your country, to Abraham rather than anyone else? There's nothing in previous passages to suggest the special suitability of Abraham. We are told almost nothing of his life, certainly not anything that would explain his lofty qualities. Why then did God choose Abraham? The answer is that God did not choose Abraham. The command, and this is where the revelation begins. The command was offered to everyone, but only Abraham responded. Abraham thus chose himself. And this is critical. This is actually a very, very critical revelation. So there was an open call that leave your family and your land and go to a place I'll show you. Everybody heard that call, but Abraham is the one that responded. You see, growing up, we were told that God chose Abraham. Now, this is actually a paradigm shift, because if God chose Abraham, then it means that some people are chosen special by God to do amazing things, and the rest of us have to struggle and suffer and wait for the breadcrumbs. But when you actually understand that God did not choose Abraham, Abraham chose himself, then it means that each and every one of us can hear the voice of God and make a decision to make a stand and accept whatever God is telling us, so that we can move forward in that resolve and achieve whatever it is that God has set for us. This paragraph alone hit me so hard and literally turned my life upside down. And I dare say my actions and attitude has never been the same, because whatever it is I need, I can choose myself and push forward and achieve it. Period.
It's wow.
So that's why this tip is
Yeah,
very
it's
important to
actually
me.
interesting you brought out that point, because to tell you the truth, in the entire book, I think that is one point that really hit me.